my name is MozzStix. I am a variety streamer. I am an affiliate on Twitch. I have been streaming for a little over a year, and I started streaming during this time.
Welcome. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you so much for having me. It's so good to be here.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and tell me your username, if you're an affiliate partner, how long you've been streaming, your average viewers, and current followers.
My username is MozzStix with a little underscore at the end. I am currently an affiliate on Twitch. I have been streaming for just a little over a year, and as of today, my average viewership is 21, and my current followers is 1,050.
Nice. Oh my God, congrats on 1 year. Let's go.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's crazy. Time flies, honestly. I feel like I just started and I'm still learning, so...
Yeah. All right, so let's talk about analytics for a second. Do you look at your data and how do you incorporate that information into your streams?
Oh yeah, I look at my data all the time. As soon as I end stream, I go and I look at my stream dashboard and my stream summary, and I try and think about, what times, what days I'm streaming. So I used to work night shift only, and so when I started streaming, I worked what I called like DGen hours. So when I would stream, I would start at like 11 p.m. and I'd go until like 6 or 7 in the morning. And so when I was starting out, I thought it was easier, because there wasn't as much other people out there. And recently I started a new job where my stream hours have changed, and I feel like actually changing my hours to like daytime hours when I think more people are awake has actually helped me meet more people, and it's been awesome. So that's one thing that I look at, is I look at my stream dashboard and my stream summary once I end stream.
Okay, nice. And so what about engagement? How do you engage with your audience, whether that's on Twitch or on social media?
I love my community. I value interaction and chat, and I always want to make sure that they are part of the stream. I talk to myself a lot, and so I basically just have a stream of consciousness, and so that really starts up a lot of like interesting conversations with my chat, because I'll say something random and they're like, oh yeah, and I'll be like, oh, what kind of topping? Are you a pineapple person on your pizza or not? And they're like, oh, we have to have a debate about this. And so we have like polls that go. I really like them to be involved in the games that we play, so I have a really long list of games that I've never played. We do a lot of first playthroughs on my channel. And so I'll pick a couple games and I'll put a poll up in the Discord. I'll put it on Twitter, or if I'm live, I'll put it on my Twitch too, and let them have their input on what game they would like to see next.
Yeah, nice. What works for your go live notifications and what doesn't?
I honestly, for the longest time, I had the same going live notification. It was just like, hi, I'm live, And so recently I started changing that to add in what game I was playing. So I'm doing a first playthrough of Bloodborne right now. So I started adding it to my going live notifications, like, hi, I'm live with Bloodborne. So that way, if people have their notifications on, they can see, oh, MozzStix is playing Bloodborne, I want to go watch that. Or actually, I'm not really into Bloodborne, so I think I'm going to like hang back or something like that.
Yeah. What tags do you use for your channel?
I use first playthrough a lot, because we do a lot of first playthroughs on my channel. I'll use no spoilers, like no backseating, because I want it to be an authentic first playthrough experience. And then English is my language, USA, that's where I live. And then I also use chatty because I talk a lot. Like I said, I have a stream of consciousness, so it just kind of like, I'm very chatty. I use the tag like chill or chilled because I want it to be like a very like chill environment. Even though I'm like very talkative, I want it to be chill. I play a lot of like lo-fi music when I do Soulsborne games, because it helps me like, we stay chill because it's a ragey game. And then I'll use other ones, like I recently started using ADHD because I just got diagnosed with that recently, and I feel like maybe that can help spread awareness and allow people to have kind of like a safe space there. And I think those are all the ones I use.
Yeah. How do you get creative and stand out from the rest?
How do I get creative and stand out from the rest? It's funny that you say that, because we've had stuff kind of accumulate as time has gone on. So we have a no cursing redemption on my channel. I curse like a sailor. Like, I was raised by a sailor, I curse like a sailor, and so my chat really loves to use that redemption. And so for 10 minutes, I can't curse. If I curse during those 10 minutes, my punishment is I have to put socks on my hands while I game. So yeah, so like the most times I've cursed during this redemption are 6 times. So I had to put 6 layers of socks on my hands for another 10 minutes after that. And I get very jump scared, like I scare easily. And so I also have blurp on my channel, and I have tons of sound alerts on there that my community loves to use to try and scare me or get me to curse or something like that, so they can tack on all the socks. But we've had some really great videos and content that's happened. Like I've beaten Elden Ring bosses with socks on my hands, which is actually kind of nutty. So
Oh my gosh.
so it's a really fun time. They really like that. And then with all the channel point redemptions, like if I die in a really crazy way, like, you know, some of my community has told me, like, when I was playing Elden Ring and I get to a certain point, they're like, oh, I had my hand ready over this one sound alert because I just knew, you know? So
Oh,
those
that's so
are
funny.
things that I love, because again, it's like I want them to feel involved and I want them to feel active in the channel while I'm streaming.
Yeah. So how do you make friends with other content creators?
When I first started, I knew nobody. I was just starting out. I didn't know anybody else that was out there. And so when I would end stream, I would go into the game category and I would look to see who looked nice, who looked friendly, and I would raid them and we'd start talking, and then it just kind of blossomed from there. You know, I would get raided and meet people. I would go and watch other channels like when I was just in my off time, because I love watching people play video games. And so I'd hang out on their channels, I'd meet them, they'd be really cool. And then when I would end stream, if I saw them online, I'd be like, I'm gonna go raid this person because I think they're awesome and really cool, and we're gonna spread the love. And so eventually, like, communities would kind of merge because they'd raid me back. And so it was just like through there I got to meet a bunch of other like awesome creators.
Yeah, totally. All right, so my last question is, think back to when you started streaming a year ago to where you are right now. Is there any kind of one thing you're like, oh wow, that really helped me?
Networking and meeting other people, because like I said, I didn't know anybody, and I think as creators, we can, when we meet other creators, we meet people who are like-minded and we get to build those friendships, but we also get to help to lift each other up too. So, you know, like if I have like a big raid, let's say, then I want to pass that on to one of my really good friends who could also maybe meet some other like-minded people in that raid, in that community, and they can become part of their channel too. And so I think that was the one thing that I think helped me grow, is just meeting people and interacting with them and just forming those friendships, honestly.
Yeah, completely. All right, well, that was my last question. Do you have any final thoughts, or are you feeling pretty good?
Feeling pretty good.
Perfect. All right, well, thank you so much for doing this. I really appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. This is such an amazing opportunity, and I'm just so grateful to be here and to officially meet you too.
Yeah.
Which has been awesome, because I think you're awesome, and your
Aw.
vibes are so lovely, and that's why I rated you, you know, a couple weeks ago, because it's
Aw.
just so much fun hanging out on your channel. So thank you again so much for having me.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet of you. Okay, we're going to quick say bye to YouTube and then we'll talk right afterwards, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, all right. Bye, YouTube.